In Season 3, the finals made the decision to change the ranked game mode from cashout to terminal attack, which basically divided the community. And a lot of people left the game promising to never come back until cashout is the ranked game mode again. And back when Season 3 trailer dropped, just a few hours after the trailer, the finals Discord server was in absolute chaos, with a lot of people just hating on terminal attack. But some people, other content creators, and even me, were like, let's wait till Season 3 launches and then voice our opinions. And as of recording this video, it has been around more than 2 weeks since the new season has launched, and I can safely say that it's bad. It was exactly what I expected it to be. I mean, I will say one thing, cashout has its problems, and third partying is like one of the biggest problems in the entire game. Every multiplayer game that has more than 2 teams will always have a third party aspect to that game. But in the finals, it's just way more than in other games. Like a good example of this is if you have a well coordinated team, like if you're playing as a stack, what you can do is you can double a cashout, which will basically make all 4 teams fight for the same cashout, and then you can find a good spot where you have a clear view of the cashout and then just sit there. You can see all 3 of the teams fight each other, and if anyone is going for the steal, you can just go in, deny the steal, and then come back to your hiding spot. This is a really well used strategy in higher ranked, at least in the Asian server. We got to see the problems with cashout in more detail when Twitch Rivals happened. Like basically that tournament highlighted the problem with the cashout game mode. Now instead of blindly criticizing terminal attack, I think we should go through all the problems that players are facing, why we are angry and how they can fix it. But first I just like to say that I made a similar video like this in Season 2. And back in that video I talked about how the hidden elo system, how people hated that, and how matchmaking was bad in Season 2, where gold players are going against diamond stacks and stuff. And right now it's actually the opposite. We have a good elo system. You can see your progression, you can see how close you are to ranking up or ranking down, and you can see your rank score, which they basically scrapped fame points and brought in ranked score. And the matchmaking, well, it takes a lot of time because nobody is playing terminal attack, obviously. Let's get to the first main issue, and that is cheating. The finals is a game that has a cheater problem for a long time. It was really bad in Season 1 and at the beginning of Season 2, but I have to say that the number of cheaters have significantly reduced right now, because back in Season 2 I would see 1 cheater every other round. But the reason I'm bringing this topic up now is because, as we know, ranked is terminal attack, and if you have a cheater in terminal attack, you're guaranteed to lose, especially if they're a heavy with a Lewis gun. Like, let's suppose that you're playing a match of cashout and you see a cheater. You can still try to be second and qualify to the next round so that you don't lose, rank. You can just let the cheating team win and you can just fight the other teams and try your best to be second. But in terminal attack there is no second, you either win or you lose. The problem is, if you find a cheater and you want to leave, and if you leave the game, you're gonna get suspended from matchmaking again for like 10 minutes. And if you keep playing the game, you know you're gonna lose time because you have to keep playing the game until they win 7 rounds. And the finals does not have a kick system like in CSGO or other games. So yeah, that is a huge problem. But the number of cheaters have reduced, so I don't think a lot of people will experience problems with that. But I just wanted to say that if you find a cheater in terminal attack, it's over. Another issue is that terminal attack feels too long. Now you could say that Valorant feels long or CSGO feels long, but the thing is, you have to differentiate between these games. You have to know the difference, because people came to the finals so that they could play a fast-paced movement shooter game which gives you an insane amount of dopamine. But terminal attack does not give you anything, because Valorant and CSGO, they are built on that game mode and they have the player base who wants to play that game mode. And if I really wanted to play a tactical shooter, I would go play Valorant or CSGO and I will not play terminal attack. The reason why people say that terminal attack is boring is not because they don't have the attention span, it's because they don't want to play this game mode. They came to the finals to play fast-paced movement game, so why would they play terminal attack, which is boring and slow? The next problem is maps. The maps are too large for this game mode. This is something that many other people have also pointed out. Like, remember the last time you played this game mode, then you'll know that like most of the action, all the fighting, everything takes place on one, and not even one side, it always takes place on one particular building in the map. It's basically a team deathmatch and nothing more. The maps feel like playing Valorant in a PUBG map. The maps are really too large to play the finals on. And I mean, an easy solution for this is basically splitting the map in two, or anyway just making the map shorter or creating new maps that are specifically for terminal attack. And the last thing I want to talk about is content. The game is having less and less content. If a really experienced player is playing the finals, once they completed the battle pass, once they let's say hit diamond and they're not going for ruby, they're basically done with the game. They have unlocked everything that they have to unlock, and the only thing that is remaining is like that challenger circuit. So more content for the game, like limited time modes, will be really good. And if the game is lacking in content creators will also make less and less videos on the game, and if content creators are making less videos on the game will look like it's going to die, and that will result in the game eventually dying. Now, since I covered all the points, I just want to say that everything I told in this video is just my opinion, and the finals is a really good game. I am not a hater, I love this game. If you go look at my channel, I've been making content for this game for like 4 months or 5 months. I clearly love this game and I want this game to be popular. I still don't know why this isn't popular, because the finals has everything it needs to be popular. I think ranked has some problems and they have to be fixed, and I felt like I had to talk about it. And a lot of people are also talking about this, so I hope that the devs see this and make the game better. And that's it from me. Thanks for watching.